Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Ask AJ with Maria and myself, Edward. Hope you all had a loved up Valentine's evening. Did you, Mouse?
Not particularly.
It's just a jacket potato.
Jacket
What's
potato.
the night in?
How nice to me.
Yeah. Mine was alright. I think Chinese takeaway and movie was quite nice. Yeah, apology. All was good. Anyway, yeah, we hope you had a lovely night. But we're here today to talk to you about the benefits and reasons why it's really good to have a bespoke sale board. And why they're beneficial and what benefits they can bring. So by bespoke, we hope nobody's seen our boards out on the roads or while been out about viewings. Our boards are unique to every home we bring to market. So what makes them unique?
So we have a picture of the home on each sale board, so we try and pick the best picture.
Yeah.
Often it's a twilight, it's quite eye-catching, or there's a really good drone shot, but it's unique to that home and it has a little bit about the home on it, so
Yeah.
you can see which house it is as well, which is helpful.
So I think that's a good point. They're very sort of what's so captivating out there as you drive past, and they always look a bit different.
Yeah.
And we also put on sort of the brand or the logo for the house, don't we, that Bex has designed.
Yeah.
So that kind of keeps the continuity from the brand in the brochure to the board, so it's all kind of flows nicely. So if you've had the brochure for the viewing and then you turn up, it's all kind of matching, which is nice. We also have on our bespoke boards a QR code. So nice and modern.
Yeah, we're
So
techie.
I think I know people have used them because we track the links and stuff. So basically, you can go up to the board with your smartphone or whatever, scan the code, and it takes you directly to the information on the house. So that kind of leads nicely onto one of the big benefits of having a board, which is basically exposure. So particularly at the moment, we've got it's half term next week, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's hard to have kids.
Yeah.
I think it's next week. But of any sort of busy period in the lakes, you've obviously got a lot more people coming, they're driving around, they're here with the family, and they might not have even had in their mind initially before coming that they want to move to the lakes, but they might have had such a great time, or it could have been something in the back of their head, couldn't it? Like, ooh, women are in, and then they might walk past on a walk or drive past, see a board and think, wow, God, that house looks just like what I'm looking for. And had that board not been there, they wouldn't have known. So it might not actively be one of these that's on Rightmove all the time. Like I say, it might have just been a niggle in the back of the head, see the board, see the house, think, God, that's where we want to live.
Yeah.
So that's why they're really useful.
On busy roads as well, we've got a plot for sale on the Lake Road, and we've got a lot of calls recently about that because people are driving past, seeing it, stopping in the lay-by and calling us, so that one's working really well.
Yeah, so they are really good for that sense. And it's one of those, isn't it? Not everyone's got time to be searching on Rightmove or other portals or whatever. Having that sort of nudge when you're driving past to see a board, can really incite them to get in touch or get that QR code. How else do they benefit? They're good on the actual day, aren't they?
Yeah, so for viewings as well, some of our homes are quite rural, so they're quite hard to find. The postcode often takes you to a whole area, not just the house. So it's good, sometimes we have two boards, so one at the end of the lane, so you know you're heading in the right direction, and then the one, say, for example, at the bottom of the lane leading up to the house, because you might not have signal, and it's just a really good way to direct you to the house.
Yeah, they're a nice landmark, aren't they? Yeah, they are good for us, but yeah, they do act as a really good landmark. I think having the two really works well when we have very rural. I think we had three once. There's a lot of lanes and whatever to get down.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse, is there, when you've got a viewer and they turn up for a viewing and they're flustered because they've not been able to find the house. It just starts it off.
Negatively, so yeah, it's good.
So any tool that we can provide, I mean, obviously there's directions and there's what 3 words and all this kind of stuff, but anything you can do to sort of make that journey to the viewing as smooth sailing as possible, so they turn up kind of happy and in the right frame of mind as soon as they get there, is really beneficial. So boards are good for that as well. They're also good in the sense that once you've actually had a sale agreed, obviously you put on it that it's under offer or potentially sold, particularly under offer, which is what we do here at Ashton Jones. It also can have a psychological effect that people driving past have what they call FOMO, don't they? Basically, the fear of missing out. And we've had that before where people have rung, they've seen the board, seen it's under offer, we can then add that buyer to a notifying buyers list. So then, if God forbid anything fell through or if that sale didn't materialise to exchange, we've got a nice long list of people that you can get in touch with to let them know that it's going to be coming back to market before it's gone back on the market. and it just sort of helps draw up some interest. Get that a lot actually. Tend to have more people ring when it's under offer than when it's available
Yeah,
sometimes.
so they've been looking at it, haven't they? For a while, they haven't booked the viewing, it goes under offer, we get an influx of calls, so it's definitely good to keep them added to our list.
And by that they've been looking at the board. You know, they've been driving to work or whatever every day, seeing it, not thinking much about it. But maybe again, niggle at the back of the head, and then see it's under offer and think, oh, maybe I should have gone to view that house. And then potentially get in touch. So there's sort of the main benefits of having a board. So we definitely encourage you to have one. We completely understand people that don't want to have one, and that's absolutely fine. But there are some really good benefits about having a for sale board. So that's all for this week, and we look forward to having another chat with you next Wednesday. And all for now, we wish you a great rest of the week.
Bye.